Unit 14 Transportation in Plants and Circulation in Animals Part 2 Phloem Transport. The food synthesized by the leaves are transported by the phloem either to an area of requirement or stored. Phloem tissue is composed of sieve tubes which have sieve plates. Cytoplasmic strands pass through the pores in the sieve plates. Phloem transports food from a source to a sink. The source is part of the plant that synthesizes food, that is, the leaf, and sink is the part that needs or stores the food. Since the source-sink relationship is variable, the direction of movement in the phloem can be upwards or downwards, that is, bidirectional. In xylem, the movement is always unidirectional. Next topic, ascent of sap and its events. The upward movement of water and minerals from roots to different plant parts is called ascent of sap. It takes place in following steps: root pressure, capillary action, adhesion, cohesion of water molecules, transpiration, pull. Root pressure. Water from soil enters the root hairs due to osmosis. Root pressure is responsible for movement of water up to the base of the stem. Second one, capillary action. Water or any liquid rises in a capillary tube because of physical forces. This process is called capillary action. In the same way, in stem water rises up to certain height because of capillary action. Adhesion, cohesion of water molecules. Water molecules form a continuous column in the xylem because of forces of adhesion and cohesion among the molecules. Cohesion. The force of attraction between molecules of water is called cohesion. Adhesion. The force of attraction between molecules of different substances is called adhesion. Last one, transpiration pull. The transpiration pull sucks the water column from the xylem tubes, and thus water is able to rise to great heights even in the tallest plants. Blood. Blood is the main circulatory medium in the human body. It is a red colored fluid connective tissue. Components of blood. The blood consists of two main components, the fluid plasma and the blood cells, which are found suspended in the plasma. First one, plasma. It is slightly alkaline, containing non-cellular substance which constitute about 55% of the blood. Organic substances like proteins, glucose, urea, enzymes, hormones, vitamins and minerals are present in the plasma. Formed elements of blood. Blood corpuscles are of three types. Red blood corpuscles are erythrocytes. White blood corpuscles are leukocytes. Blood platelets are thrombocytes. First one, erythrocytes are red blood corpuscles. RBCs are more in number. RBCs are formed in the bone marrow. The red color is due to the presence of respiratory pigment hemoglobin. Matured RBCs do not have cell organelles and nucleus. They are biconcave and disc-shaped. Their lifespan is about 120 days. It involves in the transport of oxygen. Next, white blood corpuscles are leukocytes. WBCs are colorless. They do not have hemoglobin and are nucleated cell. It is found in the bone marrow, spleen, thymus and lymph nodes. They are capable of amoeboid movement. The white blood corpuscles can be grouped into two categories: granulocytes, agranulocytes. Granulocytes. They contain granules in their cytoplasm. The granulocytes are of three types: neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils. First one, neutrophils. These corpuscles form 60% to 65% of the total leukocytes. Their numbers are increased during infection. Second one, eosinophil. It has bilobed nucleus and constitute 2% to 3% of the total leukocytes. Their number increases during conditions of allergy and parasitic infection. Basophils. Basophils have lobed nucleus. They form 0.5 to 1% of the total leukocytes. They release chemicals during the process of inflammation. Agranulocytes. Granules are not found in the cytoplasm of these cells. The agranulocytes are of two types: lymphocytes, monocytes. Lymphocytes. These are about 20 to 25% of the total leukocytes. They produce antibodies during bacterial and viral infections. Monocytes. They are the largest of the leukocytes and are amoeboid in shape. These cells form 5 to 6% of total leukocytes. They are phagocytic and can engulf bacteria. Blood platelets or thrombocytes. These are small and colorless. They do not have nucleus. Lifespan of platelets is 8 to 10 days. They play an important role in clotting of blood. Platelets form clot at the site of injury and prevent blood loss. Next, blood vessels, arteries and veins. Blood vessels are a network of branched tubes that transport blood. There are three types of blood vessels, namely arteries, veins and capillaries. Arteries. They are thick and elastic vessels that carry blood away from the heart to various organs of the body. All arteries carry oxygenated blood except the pulmonary artery, which carry deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Veins. Veins are thin and non-elastic vessels that transport blood to the heart from the different organs. All veins carry deoxygenated blood except the pulmonary vein, which carry oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. Capillaries. Capillaries are narrow tubes formed by branching of arterioles, which then unite to form the venules and veins. Structure of human heart. Heart is a muscular pumping organ that pumps out the blood into the blood vessels. Human heart is situated between the lungs, slightly tilted towards the left and above the diaphragm in the thoracic cavity. The heart is made of specialized type of muscle called the cardiac muscle. The heart is enclosed in a double-walled sac called pericardium. The heart is four-chambered, two thin-walled auricle and two thick-walled ventricles. The auricle and ventricle are separated by themselves by interarterial and interventricular septum respectively. Working. The right atrium receives deoxygenated blood through superior vena cava, inferior vena cava and coronary sinus. Pulmonary veins bring oxygenated blood to left atrium from the lungs. The left and right ventricles have thick walls as they have to pump out blood with force away from the heart. The right and left pulmonary arteries arise from pulmonary branch supplies deoxygenated blood to the lungs. The left ventricles give rise to aorta which carries oxygenated blood to the parts of the body. During cardiac cycle, blood flows through the chambers of the heart in a specific direction. Valves. The valves are the muscular flaps that regulate the flow of blood in a single direction and prevent backflow of blood. The heart contains three types of valves. Right atrioventricular valve. It is located between the right auricle and right ventricle. It has three thin triangular leaf-like flaps and therefore called tricuspid valve. Left atrioventricular valve. It is located between the left auricle and left ventricle. It has two cusps and therefore called bicuspid or mitral valve. Semilunar valve. The major arteries, pulmonary artery and aorta, which leave the heart, have semilunar valves which prevent backflow of blood into the ventricles. They are the pulmonary and aortic semilunar valves.